Hi guys, G-Man, My World 67. Well, I've got here that special project that I've been working on. My friend Gary from Up Trains in the Basement has sent me this engine, this motor in a 400 body, as I didn't have a good motor ready to go in a single reduction motor, except for a couple of mini motors, and they needed worked on, micro motors, and they needed worked on. And Gary contacted me, and he said, "Hey, I hear you need a motor for your special project." He says, "I'd like to send you one," and so he did. I've got it. I got it here. I just got done changing the drivers on it because this is a Hogue shell, I think, as I said in the previous video, and it has these steam chests on it, and it's supposed to have these two little stanchions that come out, so the slide bars from the wheels, as the rods move, would go in and out of them. Well, since we're going to a Marx motor, we don't have that type of setup that we could do that. Now, with a lot of work and different wheels, I could be able to kind of reproduce that, which I had tried that, didn't get the proper effect that I wanted. And then I had, I think I told in a previous video, a battery-powered motor and chassis that I was going to use in this. Had it all set up for this, and had made rods for it and everything. And then the motor went out on me. And so then I thought, well, I've got another one or two out there, so I'll go get one of those. And I did that, and neither one of those motors was good. So hence, it threw me back to using conventional, and so that's where we're at. So what I'm about to do, I've got these new rods on here, and these are, we're going to turn it, and we're going to take it, and we're going to do it, turn it into basically a 999. Now this came out of a 400 body that Gary had put it in, and a really nice 400 body, and I'm going to use that 400 body to replace one of my 400s that I have, because it is actually a much better body than one of the ones that I had. So we're going to get this in the rods, hopefully, to stay. Might help if I back them up. There we go. Got a late start today. My wife had minor surgery today, and so it's just been kind of an off day for me today. There for a little while, didn't feel like doing much of anything. Actually sat down and tried to get caught up on some videos. There we go. Now, these, you just twist them in place, twist them a little bit, and that holds that plenty solid. You don't want to do it too much, you'll break them off. I want to thank Gary again for this motor. It runs really well. Okay, we're going to take this and we're going to put it down in this shell. Now, I built another back keeper for this because I wanted the motor to slip forward a little further, and at the same time I wanted to make sure that this back plate was wide enough actually to hold this motor in place. I think I've got it down a little bit too far. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do is adjust this by bending this down. Now again, I made this out of that light aluminum siding, that piece of light aluminum siding that I had. Okay. Now the problem is, now that we've bent that way, get that little tap. Some want it even. I got to bend this back out just on the edge. Yeah, very hard to do without bending everything back out again. Got it started on this side, but doesn't want to cooperate on this side. There. Let's see what we've got. Nope, just didn't want to do it. Yeah, we got it somewhat. That's better than it was. Now, I'm not going to get this fully put together tonight, but I wanted to get it started and let you see what the plan was. Rod looks like it's bent. I don't know why. Okay. Now we get this nut on here to hold that in place. Need my little mini wrenches. Got some that I use for this. It's tight enough for now. Okay. See how that sits. Just about perfect. Push it down just a little bit. Make sure we got proper clearance. Oh yeah. Now, it's not right the way the English trains, British trains are, and we don't have it coming out of these steam rods chest. But it looks pretty good like that. I think. The main point is that it is my British Hornby train. It's a British train, even though it's powered by a Marx engine. Okay, I think we got this down just a little bit too far. Bring it up just a hair. And we're going to have to fix this. This is going to have a two-wheel truck on the back when we get all done with it. And we'll probably finish it up tomorrow. Well, that's all I have for you for this evening. I just wanted to fit that motor in there, get those drivers changed, and let you see what, get an idea of what this Hornby 6100 Royal Scott engine is going to look like when we get done with it. All right, that's all for now. As always, thank you for watching. This is G-Man and Happy Rails until we meet again.